Hello and welcome. This video is the raw footage from my Twitch streams. I decided to make these available to anyone who wants to go back and watch the games from the beginning. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to join us on Sundays and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch at the link in the description. Thank you and enjoy.
Oh, hi and welcome back. It is Sunday night and I am Storm's Melody. Um, yes, the whole comment on whether I may or may not know that Wave would actually correct me on that if he were here. It's not as if we haven't had that running conversation more than once. Um, Things here are pretty good. My two new babies got brand new bikes today. Uh, my eldest now has handbrakes on her bike, which is a new thing for her, and my youngest has been using a tricycle. You have 3 games going just so you'll be able to stay up for as long as possible. Good luck. My youngest got her Strider bike today. She had been riding a tricycle. Now she needs to learn how to balance on a bike. Once those two things are combined, we can put her on an actual bicycle. Um, Pika, if you fall asleep, you fall asleep. I realize that I am running this late for everybody that is east of me. Honestly, I'm sort of running this late for me as well. However, unlike most people whose kids are in bed by 7 and asleep by 7:30, I'm lucky if mine are in bed by 7:30, 8 o'clock, and asleep by 9. So, um, mine is running late because my tiny children are, um, tiny little terrors and I love them. Today so, some information. I had been planning on stretching out the Genshin Impact storyline and doing side quests and everything like when I played it through the first time. Unfortunately, we are not actually going to have this luxury. Later this year, Genshin Impact is adding what is they've said is the halfway point to the story. Hi, Granny. Oh, I am so glad you didn't have storms last night. I've seen hail from areas near you guys that was really bad. Um, Later this year, Genshin Impact is releasing what is supposedly the halfway point of the game. And when they do, they have already informed us that it is going to completely change absolutely everything. Um, so I am not going to completely rush us, but we are going to ignore most of the side quests and side stories for now. Um, and yes, the storm is right here. You are correct. Um, Specifically, Storm's Melody, which means mostly thunder, and rain and hail pinging off of metal roofs. That was a weird middle school experience. Our roof in middle school was metal, and we were in a high hail area, so it wasn't uncommon in the spring to just have to cover our ears due to the hail pinging off the roof. Okay, I got distracted again. You all are very good at distracting me. Because of the Genshin Impact updates for Snezhnaya, which is coming up later this year, we're going to focus on the Archon quests, which means I'm going to run through this a little faster than I planned and faster than I hoped, and we're not going to get some of the exploration and deep lore. But the Archon quests are still beautiful. We will take time to go back at some point and play these side quests, which have so much depth and add to this game. Um, but I do want to get us as far along as we can so we're not completely blindsided by some of the updates coming. So that is my long term goal at this point. Um, if anybody has comments on that or wishes to um, add questions or comments, please pop them in the chat as usual. So, that being said, because we are in the middle of it, I am going to finish Into the Mists. Once Into the Mists are done, which I think we've got a good chance of finishing, we're almost done with it. I know that. I just don't know how much more of it is left. When we're done with tonight's portion, we're going to look at going into Sumeru, which is the next Archon quest. It does mean that I am going to have to put on the back burner gathering materials for some of the characters, which means I will do that outside of screen time. But I will make very sure that we don't hit anything else while I'm doing that. And I say that very specifically because I actually have a video online for the Liyue Archon quest where I realized that because of an accident I made while gathering materials offline, we're actually missing an entire cutscene out of that recording. So I will be very careful to make sure that doesn't happen again, so you don't miss any of the storyline, but I'll do some of the material gathering for the new characters that I'm pulling up outside of the stream. I think that is all the maintenance information we needed. Oh! So, completely and wholly unrelated to Genshin Impact, but I'm going to mention it anyway because it's part of, not my childhood, my young adulthood. Whatever, college age. So, when I was a college student, I played a game called Fly for Fun, or Flyff, Flyff. And randomly through my stream today, I found out that they're actually having a PvP, a major PvP competition in Flyff going on right now. If I remember what my original login was, I might stand a chance, but that's been more years than we're going to discuss on this channel, and I'm not even sure my original character still exists. If we are completely honest. So, if you're looking for a good game to play just for fun, I do highly recommend Flyff. It's Fly for Fun, and it is great. With this competition going on, what I might do is take a Wednesday night at some point in time in the near future and just show you the beginning game. And if you guys want to join me or create a guild in there, we can go ahead and get that going too. Because honestly, it's a great game for just kicking back, relaxing, having fun, and beating the snot out of monsters. There's not a lot of plotline. There is a lot of beating the snot out of monsters. It was a great way to release pent-up aggression during college when you had so many exams and just needed a pressure release valve. Highly recommend. And to prove that it is not just a good pressure release valve from college, I have played it off and on again over the last number of years. So I do continue to play Flyff to this day from time to time. But I don't have access to my original characters. I've had to remake others. So here we go. Flyff. Flyff. Yes, that is what I'm saying. It sounds weird. I know. I believe the game is actually Korean in origin. I think. I make no guarantees on that. It's been a hot minute. But yeah. And the current running servers, and that's the other thing. The Fly for Fun that's going on now is in fact a slightly different set of servers than the ones I originally played on, which is why I don't think my original character exists anymore. And they are copyrighted under a different company. The current one is Flyff Universe, Flyff Universe. But it originally stood for Fly for Fun. And the draw for fly. Sorry, my character's doing weird things. It does that every time I take a drink. The real draw for that game is the modes of transportation available to you. You can ride flying snowboards or flying brooms or other flying things, which is why it is Fly for Fun, because that was the goal of the game, was to fly around. So yeah, I typically played witches and flew on brooms because why not? I did try the warrior at one point and decided to use a board instead, and I just wasn't as pleased with the aesthetics. I mean, the gameplay was pretty good for a warrior, but the aesthetics just weren't there. Whereas a witch with a broom, yeah, I'm a traditionalist. Okay, Genshin Impact. The reason we're actually all here.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly?
Yeah, I know, but I just can't quite take care of that by myself. Oh god, why is the mists now pink? They were gray. What happened? That's never a good sign. The tree is angry. Yeah! No kidding! I think it is very, very mad. Whoa, even the music got creepier. I mean, kudos for game design, but it really didn't need the help.
I must leave no stone unturned. Punishment! As a dutiful maid would.
Ah, there's a healer on the field. There's 2 healers on the field.
Don't get frostbite.
Rain outlines your fate. Leave it up to me. Rain cutter.
Free.
I guess that was completely and wholly useless against the Hydro Slime.
You can't run.
Cool it.
Lights out.
Freeze.
Okay. Well, there's you. Eh? Who's that by the door? No, that's not Rue. That's gotta be Kama. Kama, what are you doing here? The situation looks rather grim. Yeah, the sky's looking all strange and stuff. This Surumi island is about to be destroyed, and then everything will start again. Ah, that's the thing you talked about yesterday? However, It seems that things are even more serious than when I came here previously. Perhaps it is because you destroyed those perches. The name of the child you're trying to help. It's Rue, right? If we want to break the cycle and free Rue, now's the time. That's why I'm here, to help. Did Miss Samita ask you to do it? No, I've come here of my own accord. What? You're volunteering, Kama? I don't know why either. I just felt like I should be here. How should I describe this feeling? Alright. It's like this. Perhaps I simply find it intolerably shameless for me to play the fly on the wall as you boldly step into Surumi Island. Perhaps I believe that even illusions have feelings, and so I would do ill in allowing them to suffer in this cycle. Or perhaps I simply think that I might help Rue by breaking this perpetual ocean of fog, and in fulfilling the wishes of my ancestors, I shall be freed from the history that binds me. Huh! Kama, since when were you... Those were Miss Sumita's words, weren't they? Yes, Lady Sumita did speak these words. When I told her that I would like to help, she suddenly gained a spark of inspiration. I did not understand what she said, but I believe that since Lady Sumita said so, that must be how things are. That sounds like her style, all right. Still, Paimon thinks yesterday's events have probably made Ruru too angry to talk to us. I know. Lady Sumita said that in this manner, the bloodline spanning millennia shall... Can we get to the point? We shall, I believe, that Kama, that is to say I, can speak to him. There is a strong resemblance, yes. Ryu also did mention that being unable to speak to those illusions weirded him out and worried him. So being able to talk to you should cheer him right up. But where do we find Ryu? You know, he did mention... Oh, you're right! Wakaku, Oina, and Aotake. He did mention these places wouldn't be hit by lightning under these circumstances. And those would be his hiding spots where he hid to wait out the storm. Well, let's go looking then. Let's start with Wakaku's shoal. Kama seems pretty enthusiastic today, eh? Is Paimon Canadian? Oh. Because Grey Frog's not creepy enough. Oh!
Please stay indoors until the storm passes. I will deal with any urgent outdoor business.
Now we not only have Pissy Lightning, we have Red Pissy Lightning.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh.
No, my sword!
Dodge this.
As a good knight should.
I really, really, really dislike lightning.
Rain outlines your fate. You can't run!
Don't stand still, don't stand still, don't stand still! Oh! I did not move fast enough. Huh. So the storm really doesn't reach this place. But Paimon doesn't see Rue anywhere either. Rue! Come on, Kama. You try. Alright. No, not like that. We're looking for something more like Rue. It's Kama. Where are you? Rue, it's Kama. Where are you? Still no response. Oh, Paimon is getting worried. Still, why is there no thunder or lightning here? Well, we could try using the feather. Yeah, that's worth a try. Since Rue said it's one of the Thunderbird's feathers, we might get some reaction. Ah!
Judgment! Punishment! Witness the power of Guhua! Steady as stone.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Ah!
No, my sword! You can't run!
Cool it.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yeesh. Ah!
Time to clean up.
Dodge this.
Lights out. Leave it all to me.
Don't get frostbite.
Let me weave you a verse. Judgment!
Freeze.
Rain outlines your fate. I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah!
This is going reasonably well,
So sorry.
I think. I have got to get a faster
Witness the power of Guhua. As a good
recovery
knight should.
time on his.
Steady as stone. You can't run.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
Where are you? There you are.
I must leave no stone body and
Ah!
Dodge this.
Yeah! Punishment! No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Eh? Is this a feather? Huh? What's this? It looks like a feather. Touch the feather. Whoa! Be careful! Certain emotions surge forth. You see an island blanketed by fog beneath you. You hear the words of the tiny lives that dwell there with ease. Boars, humans, squirrels, lizards, wind, humanity. Traveler! Hey, traveler! What happened? That was close! You were just frozen to the spot back there. Oh, hey. Oh, I flew away! What happened? Paimon was worried sick, you know. It seemed that I was drawn into the Thunderbird memories. Eh? The Thunderbird? The same one that destroyed Surimi Island? I can't be sure. Huh. If that's the case... It's just like Lady Sumida said. The will of the Thunderbird will resurface. In that case, the voice that we heard during the battle... It might have been the Thunderbird. Paimon's very curious now. It's almost like the Thunderbird was looking for someone. Still, that feather sure did bring some kind of reaction, huh? Yes, I saw you take out a strange feather earlier. Where did you get that? Well, this is how it went. We discussed getting the feather. Huh, so feathers of the Thunderbird were the basis for the Moshiro and can summon spirits. I was told these legends by my grandfather as he taught me how to make those Moshiro. Oh, so you can make them, huh? Then couldn't you have just made one for Lady Sumida? Well, because Lady Sumida did not ask. But if I should have the chance to help her in the future, I will mention this matter. Seriously?! Kama is ever so helpful. Still, what shall we do next? The direction in which the feather flew away doesn't match up with Oina Beach or Aotaki Plains. We haven't much time. Yep, and Rue said that things get real wild when the thunder starts coming down. Well, let's forget about the feather's whereabouts for now. We gotta get to the other spots where there's no thunder and look for Rue there. Alright, next up, Oina Beach. As long as we can talk to him, there's hope. Wow. What did I get it? No! That was not the plan! What happened? Did everything suddenly gain like 100 points to their... perception stats?
Frostbite.
I am not pleased with this!
Lights out. As a dutiful maid would. Steady as stone.
Yeah, no kidding!
Power for what? You can't run.
Pissy bird!
Judgment.
This moment will be frozen in time.
I mean,
Punishment.
I get it, but still!
Freeze.
Time to clean up. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Leave it all to me.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Shiver. Right. Judgment.
Freeze.
Rain cutter. Steady as stone.
Oh, come on.
You can't run.
Dodge this.
Well, on the plus side, I get a chest out of that. On the downside, it's a common chest! And I'm still in lightning range. Okay. We're just gonna teleport to the other side of the island. Because I don't feel like running around with a bounty on my head from the lightning. Just as before, we should get some reaction if we use the feather. Oh, joy.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Lights out. I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should. No, my sword.
Cool it.
You can't run.
Dodge this.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Leave it all to me.
Oh, so sorry.
Hello. No, I don't think so. Thank you.
Rain outlines your fate.
Cool it.
Punishment. No, my
Paimon, I do not have time to be talking with you.
steady as stone.
That's nice and everything, but I don't.
You can't run.
Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
I'll catch up. Rain cutter. Judgment.
Cool it.
As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me. You can't run.
Freeze.
Shiver.
Oh, so sorry.
Steady as stone.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Judgment.
Cool it.
Let me weave you a verse.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Alright.
Leave it all to me.
Oh my god!
Punishment. You can't run.
Why was an all call put out?
Freeze.
Like, they were so far away it wasn't funny, and now they're here.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance. Rain outlines your fate.
Oh no! You're not getting away. Get back here.
Oh, so sorry.
Rain cutter.
I wish fall damage was proportional to how far you fell
Cool it.
instead of your attack.
Freeze.
No, my sword. I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
And again, 'tis not but a common chest. This is the problem with this particular island. You either get really good chests or really cruddy chests. There is not much in between. It is one or the other. This feather, just like the last one. Touch feather. Don't worry, Paimon will watch over you. I hope you guys are reading the screen because I honestly can't read it fast enough out loud. I will say that was the advantage to playing this on the PS4. The load times were so long that that wasn't a problem. We chased the monster away! Ah, Traveler, you're back! This one flew away too! It doesn't look like Rue's here either. The feather's target seemed to have been the mountain at the center of the island. Kama, do you know anything about that mountain? Mount Kana is where the Thunderbird reposed. That place is in fact a hollow cavern from which the Thunderbird would take off into the skies like a violet meteor that could be seen even through the fog. It was said that the people of Surumi Island, that the Thunderbird disappeared, that dispersed the mysterious fog to protect the island. That conflicts with what I saw in those memories. So you're saying? You relate the memories that came when you touched the feather. That fog wasn't created by the Thunderbird? Huh, perhaps our ancestors were wrong. Well, that's understandable considering that you can barely see the sun or moon from down here. Maybe the Thunderbird's light was the only light they ever see. Speaking of your ancestors. Oh, that's right. We saw someone who looked like an ancient version of you, Kama. Here's what went down. You talk about Sayo and Kama from earlier. And that's what happened. They seem pretty friendly with Rue. That may truly have been my ancestor. So, did the ancient Kama meet Sayo after leaving Surumi Island? The records don't say anything about that. Huh? Well, where shall we go next? We keep looking for Rue, of course. Let's see where the next spot is. The plains. Yeah, we've been there before too. Well then, let's go.
Please stay indoors until the storm passes. I will deal with any urgent outdoor business.
I love Noelle. This is the last possible location. Rue! Rue, we're here to help! Rue! Rue? What's that weird noise? Yikes! Monsters, be careful! Rift Towns.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Punishment! No, my sword!
Well, I just grabbed some achievement. I'm not sure what.
Rain outlines your fate.
Freeze.
Judgment!
Oh! I will take serendipity when I can get it.
I must leave no stone unturned. Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword. Judgment.
Freeze.
As a dutiful maid would.
Don't get frostbite.
Leave it all to me. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa. Time to act.
Dodge this.
You can't run. Shiver. No, my sword.
Ah, it's too high up to hit.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Come on, come on, come on.
Rain outlines
Ha!
your
I'm getting so much better at dodging.
Let me weave you a verse. Judgment.
Cool it. Freeze.
Lights out.
Don't get frostbite.
No, my sword.
Yo. Traveler, Paimon, didn't I tell you not to come here anymore? It's good to see that you're alright. But this place is super dangerous. There's thunder and lightning everywhere. If you get struck by lightning, you'll get hurt. And I don't know why, but it looks like the storm's getting scarier than before. It must be because you hurt that perch. Why did you come back? Ew. We brought Kama to come see you. Kama? I'm back. Big Brother Kama, is that really you? Wait. Are you an illusion too, Kama? Oh, Lady Solomita told me to say this. Come on, this isn't the time for tricks. Oh, sorry. The Kama you knew led a full life after leaving Surumi Island. His greatest regret was not being able to help you. I'm a descendant of his. Traveler Paimon and I are here to help you. Descendant? Are you his son then? I'm afraid you're quite a few generations off. Wait, I don't get it. Descendants? Does that mean Big Brother Kama is no longer around? It's been a long time, you know. What happened to him after he left? I waited for so long until Surumi Island started to looking like this. But he and Big Sister Sayo never returned. I've been so worried. Well, I do know a little about what happened to the Kama you knew. If you'd like to listen, I could tell you. That'd be great. Kama tells Rue about his family history. So many things happen in the outside world, huh? I never knew the world beyond the fog was so big or that it had so many people. The unchanging nature of Surumi Island is the abnormal thing here. Yep! That's why we're here to help. Help? But you destroyed the perches and make Kypsir angry. If the ceremony goes smoothly and she accepts me and our sacrifice, then everything will be fine again. That might not be what the Thunderbird wants. But how would you know, Traveler? You haven't met Kypsir. She hasn't come back in so long. She must be angry. I can't say this for sure, but... Let's give it a try. Well. Oh, good. This time we fought the monsters beforehand, so we don't have to fight them afterwards. Curious tunes, tiny human. Afraid not of thunder and storms. Eh? This is the first time I met Capetsir. The adults in the village all said I can bring peace to thunder and storms. Huh! That memory is clearer than before. Is it because Rue is here? I was too embarrassed to sing in the village, so I came here to practice. Do you like it? Before you humans learned to make fire, the thundering storm had already swept across the ocean alongside me. With but a flap of my wings, purple lightning will tear through the clouds like a serpent. My cry shakes the ocean depths and the heart of the earth. I have heard the songs of the trees, the strains of the clouds and rain, and the melodies sung by the blue flying dragon of the far north. Oh wait, I have questions. I missed that the first time through. Well, no, more specifically, I didn't realize how important that phrase was the first time through. I have heard every trembling chorus of fox, rabbit, and worm as I descended upon the land. But your song is special. It's different from the boar or the fish and the wincomi. You're speaking all funny. I don't get it. But I guess you like my song then? I do not know. I only know that I have never heard it before. Well then, I shall sing you another tune, when you come again with thunder and rain. Your lives are fragile and puny. Perhaps you shall already have turned to dust before I remember this matter. But if you have not, then you shall sing for me again. Everything you say is so complicated. Oh yes, my name's Rue. What's yours? Everyone in the village calls you Great Thunderbird, but you must have a name, right? A name? Well, that is, what should I call you? I mean, if I want to sing for you again, and I call out to you, what shall I call you out? I do not know. She gave me a name a long time ago, but I have forgotten it. I do not need such things, nor have any dared to summon me thusly. Well, how about this then? Grandpa Mata taught me a few new words in Ishin script today. Let me try using them to give you a name. Oh, this should do! And so I gave her the name Kana Capetsir. Let's name you Kana Capetsir, Great Eagle of the Storm. Ridiculous. Still, it matters not to me. Well, it's decided then. I need to get back now, or the adults will worry. I'll definitely sing for you again. Perhaps I shall forget you immediately, Rue. Well, I won't forget you. See you! Well, that should be the last feather. Oh, it flew away! It flew off to Mount Kana. Are those Capetsir's memories? They should be. Well, you did give her a name after all. She also remembered my promise to sing for her again. But if that's the case, why did everyone become like this? Why did the village become like this? Did we anger Capetsir by not performing the ceremony correctly? I don't think this was what the Thunderbird was mad about. I see. I understand now, more or less. Well then, I suppose our next stop is Mount Kana. But that's sacred ground. We can't set foot there. And, Traveler, Paimon, you've already come around 3 times, and yet things haven't gotten better. Well, you're the one who talked about the rule of 3. Good omens must occur 3 times for good fortune to truly descend. And you must forge past obstacles 3 times to succeed on the 4th. You know what? Paimon still thinks it should be called the rule of 4 instead. Maybe you're right, Paimon. True, you've already met with 3 difficulties, Traveler Paimon. That we have. Alright, I believe you. And since Kama's descendant has also returned, this must mean that good things are in store for us. But if nothing good happens, I'll be very, very mad, you hear? Of course, let's go then. Mad is only like a 6-year-old can be. And I say that knowing some of the truly epic tantrums that my little one has pulled off. Eldest little one. My littlest little one still hasn't decided if there's anything to truly throw tantrums about.
Please stay indoors.
My
until the
eldest,
storm
however, has
passes.
opinions.
I will deal with any urgent outdoor business. Steady as stone.
Dodge this.
And I can't imagine where my eldest got the notion that opinions were a thing she could have.
Power of Gua.
Cool it. Quite the
Like, I fight one dude and get... take on a Lawachurl, get a common chest, take on a Hilichurl, and get... Sure. Why not? I'm not bitter about that at all. Ugh. Well, that went well. I'm headed around to the other side because I think there's an entrance over there, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't have the time for this. I have no clue. I think that was the entrance I was supposed to come through.
Ah! Oh, so sorry.
Oh, right into a massive rift town.
You can't run. Punishment. I must
Not
leave
only a
no
rift
stone
town
unturned.
I failed to dodge the fangs of.
No, my sword.
Freeze.
I can no longer hold back.
Oof. Oh, and I'm standing in electrified water because
I am
of course I am.
to the nights.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Rain cutter.
spot.
Shiver.
Dodge this.
I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah.
Oh, so sorry.
You can't run. Lights out. Steady as stone. Yeah. Leave it all to me. A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
What? Oh, no, 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 no.
I'll catch up.
Ah! Oh. We'll be back in a minute. Healing is required. Is that seriously the closest? All right. Take two. Because round one didn't work. Oh. Oh, Rift Town. Seriously?
Freeze.
And it's more Rift Town.
No stone unturned.
Hate these things.
Dodge this. Ha. Ha. This moment will be frozen in time.
Judgment. Punishment. Leave it all to me. I'll catch up. Rain outlines your fate. You can't run.
Cool it.
Witness the power of Gugwa. I must leave no stone unturned.
Freeze. Ha. Ha. Ah. What's the hurry?
What's the hurry? Getting out of the lightning storm is the hurry. Honestly. Actually, because of how expensive film is, having multiple takes really sucks. So your goal is to do this in as few takes as possible. But honestly, I personal preference, I prefer live theater. Because then it honestly doesn't matter. Whatever you have said is what you have said. Now, ideally, you've said what's on the script. but depending upon the play you're in or what you're doing, a script might not be actually what you have. It could just say, such as the Shakespeare's exit line, exit stage right followed by bear, which doesn't give you. I mean, you would expect that you'd be running off screaming, but it doesn't actually say that. It just says exit stage left followed by bear. And improv can be fun.
Don't get frostbite.
But again, it leaves you really open to things going really wrong. Now, it can also lead to things going really right. I wish being frozen actually affected these things in some way. It doesn't, but we could dream.
Someone needs assistance.
Shield. I really, really, really want that shield. Oh my god, what is this? It's a tiny Thunderbird menace! Oh! Ouch. And now I'm in the water. Hold on a minute. Bag. Food. Lightning protection! Also, while I'm here... let's increase some stats. There we go.
Body and mind. Rain, outline. Let me weave you a verse. I must leave no stone unturned.
Cool it.
Come on.
Freeze.
I'll catch up.
No, I don't want to... Oof.
Someone needs assistance. What a nuisance.
Absolutely agree. Oh, come on!
Steady as stone. Judgment. I'll catch up.
We didn't actually do anything to Drew. This is not our fault.
Freeze. What's the hurry? Cool it.
Where'd it go? Ah!
Someone needs assistance.
Can't even half see it.
Rain outlines your fate.
Freeze.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Yeah. This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
I'll catch up.
Well, I'm sorry. Ancient beings don't perceive time the same way.
Body and mind.
Oof.
Steady as stone. Shiver.
Cool it.
Oh, ouch.
As a good knight should. Judgment. Let me weave you a verse. You can't run.
Dodge this.
Judgment.
Oh, so sorry.
Ah. So waste of a burst. Hate it when that happens.
Leave it all to me. Rain outlines your fate.
Freeze.
You can't run. Lights out.
Oh.
No, my sword.
Almost there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I am so close.
I'll catch up. Rain outlines your fate. You can't run.
Oh, thank God. Well, that's finally over. Phew, Paimon really broke a sweat back there. Uh-huh. And you were doing the fighting, huh? Oh, come on. Paimon's palms were getting quite clammy watching you fight. Wow, I saw everything. That was so cool, Traveler. So cool. You truly were impressive. That was very eye-opening. Paimon's still concerned about something. Why would there be this sort of monster here? We fought one before, back on Amakumo Peak. Yeah, Paimon remembers that one too, but we seem to be forgetting something important. The feather. Oh, that's right! What's this got to do with feathers? So, earlier we took a commission from the Adventurers Guild and we went to Saria Island to investigate. A talking cat. Like, that's what his problem is, the talking cat. I mean, I will give him that. It's a talking cat, but still. Wow, a talking cat? Really? That's not the main point. So, while we were investigating Amakumo Peak, we defeated a monster just like this one, after which we got this special feather. Oh, so that's where you got the Thunderbird feather, Traveler. That means that the Thunderbird manifestation that appeared here and on Amakumo Peak must have something to do with the Thunderbird. Oh, wrong character. Sorry about that. That means that the Thunderbird manifestation that appeared here and on Amakumo Peak must have something to do with the Thunderbird. If Samita were here, she'd say something like, "This plot is getting too complicated." Heh, funny. You don't look like you found it funny, Kama. No, I did find it quite amusing. Still, Paimon thinks we've got a good picture of what's going on now. Eh, Storm's Melody? Well, almost, but... True. We should go confirm our suspicions anyway. That said, Paimon thinks we've more or less got it already. Well then, let's use the Thunderbird feather. Alright. Since you have allowed this one and only song to flow in blood into the earth, then until I, Kana Kapitsir, hear the human Ryu song once more, may these lands fall under an eternal catastrophe. So that's what happened. Yeah, it's a bit more no, it's exactly as I thought. Huh, so that's what happened. And here I thought... I thought Kapitsir had forgotten all about all this. I thought that this happened because she didn't approve of the ceremony, because she didn't like me. You said that she was your friend. Friends don't forget friends' words that easily. She's been waiting for you to sing to her all this time. Yes, you're right. I did tell her that I would sing for her. But I haven't seen her in an awful long time now. Should we tell him, that the Thunderbird was killed on Saria Island? How should we put this? The Thunderbird has migrated to Saria Island. Oh yeah, that's right! Didn't we tell you before that we saw this huge storm cloud and a shattered mountain on Saria Island? That's where the Thunderbird lives now. We wanted to go up to Amakumo Peak to see the awesome face of the great Thunderbird. But the Thunderbird was super busy. That's right. And she had lots of baby Thunderbirds too. They're all up in the clouds right now though, so they don't come down very much. Baby Thunderbirds? So there's this vortex-like storm cloud over Saria Island. Yeah, that's formed by Kapitsir and the little Thunderbirds as they play and fly in circles. Wow, that's amazing! I mean, I've never seen it with my own eyes, but it already sounds unbelievably amazing! Emphasis on the unbelievable part. Kapitsir must have been even mightier than I imagined! And we did say before that we go outside on adventures together, didn't we? Yes, I remember. You did say that we go see other places, traveler. Want to go sing for Kapitsir? Even if she's busy, and you can't see her. Wow, could I really? Sure. Yep, we had an agreement, remember? Traveler's not one to back out on her word. Awesome! But I've tried leaving Tsurumi Island before, and I always end up back here again. That is a bit of a problem. There has to be a way. Let's discuss this matter. Paimon would like to ask Kama some things as well. Hang on a second, Rue. Alright. Kama! What is it? Were you about to say that the Thunderbird is dead or something? What? No, I was going to talk about the story that Lady Sumida told me. Who do you take me for? Seriously. How could I tell a little child like Rue such a thing? Come on, Paimon, have a little faith. Paimon was just, well... enough already. So about getting Rue off Tsurumi Island. He says that he can't leave this place. Perhaps Tsurumi Island sustains his existence in some way. If that's the case... From what we've learned so far, the strange happenings on Surumi Island were caused by the Thunderbird destroying it. It feels like we can follow this line of reasoning to find a solution. We could use the Thunderbird feathers. Ah! Paimon gets what you're trying to say, Traveler. If the state of Surumi Island now is due to the ley line disorders caused by the Thunderbird's power, then this feather, which also holds that exact same power, might be able to sustain Rue's existence. Are we on the same page? Basically. You know what? I think you get along with Lady Sumida just fine. Huh? Paimon's not sure if you're complimenting us or... She told me a story once about a god of fertility who dwelt within the wheat fields and who would travel afar with a human. Paimon doesn't want to be mean or anything, but you're picking up her habit of going off topic, comma. But whatever the case, since we've decided what to do, let's just give it a try. It's better than nothing after all. Indeed. Well, if you don't mind, I shan't accompany you on this particular trip. I'd like to take this opportunity to have a look at the place where my ancestors once stayed. But it's storming outside. I know. I'll be fine. Don't worry. I mean, we live in Inazuma. Stormy days are our bread and butter. I mean, he's not wrong. Alright. So are we going to stick him in a feather jar or something? You're back! Ready to go? Yep, anytime. Well, then touch the Thunderbird feather first. For good luck? Sure. Alright. Saria Island. Oh, it's down. So up there, that's the Thunderbird's territory. That's right! The Thunderbird Capetsir is in the sky. She's a little busy and can't come down to hear you sing, but if you do, Paimon's sure she'll hear you. Traveler, Paimon. Actually, I know all about it. Or should I say, I've guessed what happened to Capetsir and to me. Oh? Well, Rue, No, it's alright. I'm so glad to know you. I mean, you even got me off Surumi Island to see the world outside. I would never have imagined that I could do this in the past. You're both really awesome! The clouds in the sky, the super special grass, and the rocks in the air. These were all Capetsir's doing, right? She's so cool, too. Even the air smells different. I mean, I'm not used to it, but it's amazing. Well then, the weather's not the same anymore, but I've come to sing to you a song, Capetsir. Phew! I haven't sung in so long. That was great! I'm sure Capetsir heard me too. I'm sure she did. Let's head back then. I'd like to send this feather back to Capetsir's home. We have to go back to Mount Kana again? I wish they had been kind and put a teleport point right there in the middle. That would have been nice. Okay. I was hoping for an easier entrance. There isn't one. Hard way it is. Actually, I'm sure there is an easier entrance. I just don't know where it is. And unlike later Sumeru maps where there are multiple levels, this one doesn't have them. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I've spent a lot of time climbing today. Actually, I've spent a lot of time reclimbing this one mountain today. Alright. Is this the last one we need? Huh. How strange. I've only been away for a while, but it feels like it's been ages. I'm back, and so is Kepitz here. Ah, it's so beautiful. If only could I have seen such sights together with everyone. But I'm just happy to be able to do it with you two. Still, the world beyond the fog is amazing. I never knew the sky was so high up or so large. I wonder what places Kamo went to were like. We can go see those places. That's right! The outside world is a really big place. We've met lots of interesting people. You'll hit it off with them in no time. There's loads and loads of awesome food, too. Sweet Madame's, almond tofu, sticky honey roasts. Ooh, Sweet Madame's. That sounds like they'd be great. That's right. We've had tons of those on our journey, haven't we, Traveler? Oh, yeah. We met a certain tone-deaf bard during our journey. He loves music, too. Paimon's sure you two would be best of friends. Maybe you'll even perform together in Mondstadt City Square. And we can take you on adventures? Traveler's a real ace at that. We'll go to all sorts of places, like the super high up Wangshu Inn. There's also Grand Narukami Shrine, which is way high up too, and has a big tree that looks like a kitsune. And we can go to Sangonomiya Shrine on Watatsumi Island. That place looks like something out of a dream. Yep, I know. And I'd love to follow you all outside as well. Thank you, traveler. Paimon. It's all thanks to you that I was able to fulfill my promise to Kappatsir. And I guess everyone doesn't look all weird anymore. I'm sorry. I thought that you'd broken the perches and I blamed you for that. Even though you're both good people. It's alright! We've been on lots of adventures and got ourselves into a ton of misunderstandings. Don't take it to heart. Even if you don't want to travel with us, we've got friends who take care of you. We know a young lady your age in Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius. So please leave Tsurumi Island with us, Rue. When we went to Saria Island to sing for Kappatsir, I could feel that a piece of me was in that feather. That's why I'd like you to take that feather of hers on your travels. This way, I can travel with the two of you as well. We'll even bring Kappatsir with us too. We'll go see the outside world, and we'll hear what songs they have to sing. But, Paimon. Yep, you don't have to worry about me. It was great going outside, but it was real tiring too. I'd like to rest for a bit. You can go on ahead first. Oh, that's right. Could you please bring a big thanks to Big Brother Kama for me? We will. See you around. Yep, let's meet again. We'll definitely meet again. Have we met him again? I actually don't know. Pretty tree. Alright, since I'm here. Off to get that. This way I don't have to climb the tree again to get inside to get this again. Alright. Oh, Kama's back in Inazuma. Shortcut. You know what? This story is even more bizarre than the plot of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog working title. Also, stop calling me Lady this and Lady that already. You're an important friend of mine. Understood, Lady Samita. Oh, come on! Should I call you a pendant for the ages, or... Hello there. Oh my! It's the legendary traveler. And Paimon's the legendary Paimon. Huh, funny. Shouldn't she make a retort at this juncture? I feel like we're departing from her character profile somehow. Character profile? Basically, it's what we call a combination of image traits and history characteristics. Image trait and history. Characteristics must adhere to behavior prescribed in the profiles, or they will seem, well, out of character. Have some consideration for the feelings of others, please. Sorry. So, what about Rue? Rue says he's thankful to you. Is that so? I see. Wait, what happened? Why am I the only person who seems out of the loop here? Never mind. Let's not stand around here. A change of scenery is in order, I think. How about Kiminami Restaurant? Sure, I'll pay. Consider this treat courtesy of the future contracted writer with Yay Publishing House and the winner of this novel's amazing grand prize. I truly hope you manage to achieve your dreams. As lofty as they are, I truly do hope you manage to do it. Being a writer is not an easy job. Well, I guess that actually depends upon who you are. Some people seem to find writing incredibly easy. I'm not one of those people. I'm a decent storyteller if I've already got a story in front of me. But actually writing a story that I have to come up with, yeah, not so great. Well then, anything you want to eat. Don't be shy now. You too, Kama. As for me, I'll start with a tri-flavored skewer. Thank you, Miss Sumida! It's no problem. I've been troubling you all this time, after all. The commission has been successfully completed. Indeed, I'd say the results far surpass my expectation. I'd only wanted to get one Mashiro at first, to use as reference for my writing. But thanks to your perseverance, I not only got that, but I also got the story of the Sea of Fog and the millennia-spanning wait of a young lad on Surumi Island. If my writing was better, this story would win me the novel is amazing grand prize for sure. But Kama's also changed quite a bit. I'd say these are far more important than the completion of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog, working title. We also met some important friends. We didn't have a chance to travel with Ryu, but like he said, we'll definitely meet again. He'll keep his word. Yep, I'm sure he will. After all, he waited for so long just to keep his other promise. Well then, Miss Sumida, when will we get to read the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog? Well, I've decided to stop writing it for now. What? Wait, what? But we worked so hard to... No, it's not an issue with you. Please don't misunderstand. I wish to go traveling next. To gather more reference material? I learned something very important during this commission. In the years prior to this, I lived only to create and write. I learned fishing from Kujirai to write a character who fishes for a living. His character profile was that of a masterful warrior who secluded himself in a fishing village and lived a peaceful life there until... Oh, right. Sorry, I almost went off topic again. So in order to better describe parties conducting illicit activities under a fictional national lockdown, Kama and I created a smuggling network that bypasses Outlander Affairs Agency. You have really impressive drive. Well, it was mostly Kama's doing, and we discarded that work due to a writing bottleneck, which eventually resulted in a collapse of that network. I've always been like this. I stopped fishing because I stopped writing that fisherman character. I went to apprentice at the Grand Narukami Shrine because I wanted to write about a shrine maiden's work. But I understand now that I cannot just live, learn, travel, and adventure for the sake of writing novels. I must live, learn, travel, adventure, and extract stories from which I shall write novels. Kama was not born as the last son of Surumi for the sake of a story, nor did Rue stay in the Sea of Fog for so many years to be featured in a tale. And that's not why the two of you adventure and travel either, right? When I heard Miss Catherine describe your adventures, I thought to myself that you're just like the main character in Kino and Kino's travels, and her companion Hermos. The only difference is that no one has written your story. You are the story itself. A pair of outlanders who didn't quite fit in anywhere, whose names are Traveler and Paimon. They stride across so many strange lands and meet all sorts of people. They are drawn into all kinds of wicked plots and all manner of cruel wars, and each one of their adventures shall coalesce into shining gold. I mean, she's not completely wrong. Paimon has mentioned before, such a blurb would definitely suit you two. As such, aside from asking you two to help me gather reference material, I also wanted to understand you more, so that I might find these seeds of a story in the future. And I think I found it. The seeds of a story are to be found in life and one's travels, and not in the character profiles, flowcharts, setting maps, and definitely not in things that you learn just to learn how to write them. As such, I've decided to stop writing and start traveling. Until the time comes when the story begins to sprout, and then I'll have an easy win at the Novel is Amazing competition and become a writer contracted by Yai Publishing House. Kama, will you come with me? We don't know where we're going, nor do we know when we'll return to Inazuma. We might even encounter many dangers, but that's exactly why I'd like you to stay by my side. Of course, it's fine if you're not willing. I mean, everyone has their own life to lead. I don't mind. No, that's not right. I'm more than willing. Let me come with you. Kama's really changed. That's great. Then let's be off. Eh? So suddenly? Well, a real journey is one that's full of pleasant surprises and little accidents, right? This might be a bit too surprising, but still, take care of yourselves. No worries. I'm sure we'll be all right no matter what happens so long as Kama's around. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye. If we should meet again, then let's do so where the sunset meets the sea. Then I'll see if your soul, which shines so clearly like a diamond, has it had any dust laid upon it or not. What? It's the famous closing line of The Vagabond Novice. Yamabuki Iro no Horotan? God, I mispronounced that. I am so sorry. Well then, traveler, Paimon, let's part ways here. Alright. That honestly took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. All the daily grind stuff. Okay. Oh, we got all those achievements. Let's go see what those achievements were. Finally reached the far side of the Sea of Fog. Yay. Cool it. Keep an opponent frozen for over 10 seconds. One time. Now we gotta do it 5 times to get... Defeat a Thunderbird Lawachurl while in an enhanced state. Cool. Complete a certain author's reference gathering commission. Alright. I think that is everything there. We got new avatars? Aww! How cute! Alright. We now have 15-ish minutes left in this stream. What to do today? We went to the teapot last time. There's so many things unopened. All right. I think right now I'm going to head to Liyue and gather some materials.
What's the hurry?
While I'm doing that, I'm putting up a poll. Please vote. Are we gonna go back to the teapot today? Are we going to go to the part where we play the musical instruments, or should we go to Miliestra Wonderland? Yes, I know. I just need basic herbs. Thank you.
Please, show me your prescription.
Long shoe in.
Cryo is always far more effective in the rain. This is going to get interesting.
And violet grass again. Actually, I'm going to purchase most of the food. No, I don't really want the chicken skewers. Alright. So one person voted, and they voted for Miliestra Wonderland. Alright. We will head to Miliestra Wonderland then. You know what? Let's do the color block quiz. For this quiz, if you think you know who the character is, pop them in the chat. I may actually need help. Some of these I'm really good at, and some I'm really not. This is I know. She's the only one with that color palette. Catalyst? Nope. I don't remember what she uses. She uses a claymore? I know is water. And she is from Notcry. I do sort of know the characters. Tall male, I know that. He is... Nope. Inazuma, I think. Yep. Kamisato Ayato. Oh, this one's Alhaitham. We haven't met Alhaitham yet. Alhaitham is from Sumeru. He's one of my favorite characters. He's lots of fun. He's got a roommate called Kaveh. And... Oh, Klee! This particular character that's coming up is Klee. The interactions between Alhaitham and Kaveh are hilarious. Oh my god, what does Klee use? A bow or a catalyst? It's definitely fire. And she is from Mondstadt. Well, we first see her in Mondstadt. Whether she's actually from that Earth or not, I'm not sure. Alright, female. Bow. Nope. But that should be... Like, this should be Chevreuse. I didn't realize that her... Okay. Tall female. Should be Catalyst. Power is wind. She's from Liyue. This should be... Yep, Zhenyun. Hey, I'm doing halfway decently at this. This one's Kaya. I don't even have to think about it. This one's Kaya. Sword. Ice powers. From Mondstadt. And adopted brother to Diluc. I don't know. That was a pure guess. Outside of that, I really don't know. It's not I know. I'm literally guessing here. I have no clue who this character is. They're a bowman. Inazuma? Nope. getting worse. This means I'm gonna end up kicking myself. Oh, it's Feischl! The Prinzessin de Verurtelung. Got it. This is the girl from the Steambird. The problem is I've never played her, so I have no idea what weapons she uses. I mean, I know who it is, I've never played her. Ouch. Oh, so she has ice powers. Cool. Charlotte, that's her name. We haven't met Charlotte yet. Charlotte's from Fontaine. Tall. Male, I think. I think this is Gum. No. Oh, this is Toma. I got his country of origin wrong. Oops. I feel a little sad about that. I should have known that better. Alright. Who wants to play Wordle? Oh no, that is not what I wanted to do. I do not want to match. I just want to play. I don't have time to wait for matching. English, please. Okay. Oh, I put the E and the A in the same place again. Oh, hey. Nope, that was the wrong one. Oh yeah, that works too. But that's the word I was going for. Brave. Seriously? I got one more guess. Anybody else got any ideas for this word? Nope. All the grayed out letters are unavailable. The R, the A, and the E are in the correct spot. I need to know what goes here and what goes there. And I've got one attempt left. Yeah, so no dark gray. I can't use the dark gray letters. Now here's the fun part. Other letters that aren't dark gray can be reused. So, trees is a possibility for a word if it's available. So it's possible that there's an A, an E, and an R somewhere else. That's not even a word. This is in the English dictionary. No, that is... That shouldn't be anything either. Ha! Ah! It's erase. I lost. Oh well. Yes, thank you. I failed. Alright, everyone. As sad as me failing is, that is where we are going to end today. I hope you have all had a great week, and I will see you all on Wednesday. It is going to be 9:30 p.m. again. This should be the last Wednesday that it is that late. Hopefully starting in May we can go back to the 6 o'clock time for streaming. I would love all of you guys to send good vibes our way. We really need for my husband to find a job and for us to find a house. We are running out of time. And I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure something out, but I could use good vibes. So, I will see you guys all on Wednesday. It will be Pal World. And since we defeated the brothers last time, we don't have to deal with them. We will be working on leveling up so we can take out the next gym. Alright, guys. Toodles all and stay safe. It's a crazy world out there.